Hello, Libra. So, it's Eric Taylor, Taylor 2 Coaching, back with my How to Love a Libra Woman or Man in a Relationship series. And I'm doing it through all the signs. And with Libra, it's about relationships, right? It is cardinal air, initiates autumn and fall. Libra, the scales, the seventh sign, right? This is about relationships, negotiation. I always joke with Libra, right? You're the judge, jury, prosecution, and defense in your own court of laws. I need some bail, okay, to deal with y'all. So, Libra, you're very, how can I explain? Now, this is generalization, right? We're just talking about the sun sign. Obviously, you got to look at the seventh house, Venus, Mars, when you're talking about relationships. But I think with Libra women, and you need to get your whole birth chart done, so you hit me up at taylor2coaching@gmail.com, all right? And we get the full 12-house report, custom video summary. It's only $150. Boom. I can assess relationships, career, medical astrology, just at all. But when you're talking and second, third marriages, you can see all that stuff in the chart. But with Libra women, okay, so Libra women, you are so thoughtful, so generous, so kind, right? Accommodating. They're great, to be with at a party, and they'll organize it and plan it and just bring everything together and make it happen. Any man that's got a Libra woman by his side, he's straight, okay? Libra women know how to take care of you, please. They're great at planning events, weddings, the dinner parties, all this stuff. And they just know how to make others, because they listen, okay? So if you're dating a Libra woman, you need to listen to her, because she listens and remembers what you say, okay? So it's about really connecting to the other half, right? The seventh house, marriage, contracts, negotiations, right? The courthouse, it's relationships and marriage. So with being with a Libra, one, they like to communicate. They like to be outdoors, experience. They're on the go. They're not homebodies. Libras are always on the go and moving around, shuffling and jiving, hustle and bustle, right? They're lawyers, they're social workers, they're interior decorators, bankers, real estate, the homeopathic doctors, this, that. They do it all. They love to please. They secretly like a little dirty language, maybe sometimes in the bedroom, okay? The erogenous zone, sort of the lower back, the buttocks area, right? They like massages. They love that cuddle time. But they like to communicate all the time, okay? So, in sex and relationships, it's really like, man, it's all about pleasure. And Libras know how to do that well. They'll take care of you, make you feel so loved, okay? And you have to bring it in return. They can get passive aggressive. The problem sometimes with the Libras is they can't make up their mind. They don't know how to, make a decision. They're not assertive. So they tend to like more assertive, outgoing, aggressive men, right? That's the opposite, the Aries, the Sag, the Leo, but it's not always good for them. They can definitely be good with like a Libra-Scorpio cusp, right? They can be good with the Leo-Virgo cusp. Not so good with a Virgo all the time, but that's okay. But you got to know the whole chart. There's just a generalization, right? Obviously, Gemini, Aquarius, two Libras together. I wouldn't recommend it, but you got to know the whole chart, okay? And Libra women, oh man, they, like I said, they can get into some, but they're very like pure. Some of them try to, they come across very wholesome. So you don't you want to be a gentleman. They like class. They like cleanliness. They like men that are organized and orderly. So you want to be respectful. They like that. But then when it's time to, hit the sheets, you gotta, communicate. And, you can say some things, okay? Now the Libra men. And Libra women like quality time. They just like quality time. Go out for a walk, a hike, holding hands, comedy show, all these things that we can't necessarily do right now. Well, you can do some of it. But just in general, they love to have fun. but they love adventure and excitement. Okay, so you keep them mentally stimulated, they will stay with you. All right, got a nice, good lower back massage. Now, Libra men, these are the type of dudes, sometimes they like to iron their undershirt, their boxers, their, whatever, but they are fun, great personalities, the life of the party. Like, they love to talk and share, pontificate, and da-da-da-da-da, and, both the men and women just know how to control a room, but in a good way. It's always pleasant, right? Because what is Libra? It's Venus. Okay, so they understand relationships, comfort, nice shirts, clean. Libra men are sharp and clean dudes, very together. They don't always fact check sometimes what they say. They'll just be like, bloviating and saying some stuff, and you're like, no, that's not right. But it's okay. They're good-hearted. They are passionate guys. They, for a woman, or a partner trying to love the Libra man, you want to, allow your man to be a man. He likes to lead. He likes to plan things. He likes to organize. He likes to throw the blanket out and have the little snacks and picnic and the wine. He wants to be the event planner for the relationship. So let him, do that. Let him lead, okay? He's definitely gonna, you got to keep him stimulated too, okay? You have to give him the opportunity to, have freedom. They're natural flirts. The women a little bit too, because they're just friendly. They just like to have friends and relationships with anyone and everyone. So don't be jealous and insecure, because they don't like that. The men and women, neither one of them like a jealous or insecure partner, because they're going to be friendly to everybody. So you have to accept that in your Libra woman or Libra man, and know that that's just who they are. It's okay, So no jealousy, and, trying to think. Libra men definitely, they want their lady to be very feminine, okay? They like the curves, the smells. They want that. Libra women, they might like to read romance novels and they fantasize and this and that. So play into that with them, okay? So in general, it's a great sign. It's about relationships and marriage. They can be married more than once. You got to know the seventh house, the third house, the moon, the seventh, ninth, 11th, the eighth house after the marriage. But just in general, Libras, don't be passive aggressive, and tell people what you want and need, because then maybe your needs will get met and you won't feel like you're taken advantage of. Okay, Libra? So you can do it and voice up. The women need a little bit more assertiveness. The men, they don't have a problem with it. But the men do like an outgoing woman, right? Like, they might like the Aries lady, the Leo Sag. They'll definitely like the Gemini, and probably even like the Scorpio lady, the Queen, and they'll like an Aries Taurus Cuss lady, they could maybe even get with a Taurus lady, they're very sensual. Not as sensual as Taurus, but Libras in general are just, they really want to connect with you, okay? So give them the quality time. So that's it. I'm out here sweating to death for you, Libra the scales, male or female, the judge trying to set the bail, the details. And good writers, very intelligent, so write a love letter. Communicate about all different types of things with them, have story time together, whatever it is. But they like to be outdoors. They like to move and go and all that stuff. So Eric Taylor, Taylor to You Coach, and hit me up. And maybe I'll do Leo next. Remember, this is not Venus and Mars. This is just the generalization with the sun sign. I will be doing the Venus and Mars series probably next. And Libra the scales, Cardinal air. I know you like to initiate stuff. I know you all about your love. All right. Follow me at Taylor2C at Big 3 Astrology, Taylor2Coaching.com, and email me to get the synastry chart for compatibility, your birth chart, tailoredtoyoucoaching@gmail.com. I also got the mini birth chart, just the sun, moon, rising sign, and the part of fortune. That's, only $50. It's like a mini birth chart. It's great. But you come to the right place, all right? I got 2 Libra grandmothers, Libra sister, a bunch of Libra friends. I've dated a Libra before. I know about you, Libra. I know about you, Libra ladies. All right, Libra man. Salute. And, but just don't be too arrogant, Libra men. Sometimes you can be a little arrogant, but very funny, great storytellers. And like I said, both the men and the women, people just like having them around because they're fun. All right? So keep smiling, keep those adventures going, and, just be honest in your communication. All right? Because sometimes Libra women and men, they can kind of fudge things a little. Just a little bit. For the dramatics. And emotionally, mentally, be a little bit manipulative, at times. I'll help you out. I'm the Virgo, the Cap Moon and the Scorpio Ascendant. tailoredtoyoucoaching@gmail.com. Hit me up. Libra and love and relationships. How to love you, Libra woman and man. I think I gave somebody the plan. Enjoy. Talk a little dirty to them. They won't mind. Tailored to You Coaching. Peace.